There's an actual town in Romania where people have ripped out and devoured the hearts of the dead. And I'm gonna be meeting people who actually witnessed this happen. In 2004, a woman living in the Romanian countryside fell sick.
Se simțea vești noaptea așa, deci ziua era bună și noaptea era rău, auzeam și îi venea rău, vedea vedenii așa pe pereți.
She began to have nightmares of her recently deceased uncle entering her room and consuming her blood. So 6 men of the village performed an ancient ritual. The 6 men believed the sick woman's uncle was a vampire. So they dug up his corpse, cut out his heart, and made her consume it. But the reason I want to solve this case is because after the ritual, she was apparently cured. These people aren't on the internet. We can't email them or call them. So I got my boy John here translating.
I'm here.
So do people like cut each other's hearts out here?
Yeah, actually, yes, 100%.
Our mission was to find the woman from the case and have her reveal the truth. And because we had no idea where to start, we thought the best place to look was somewhere as ancient as the legend of the vampire itself, the old church of Bucharest. Guys, the churches here are unbelievably beautiful. But look at this. This is the churches we got in America. You like the mega churches?
Yeah, I'll be eating popcorn.
We were looking for someone to talk to when we found this old lady who said the priest would know more about vampires.
So the price coming in a few minutes.
And they know about
Yeah.
And when the priest arrived, we were shocked at what he had to say.
Să trebuie să afle despre anumită legendă. Despre noi ca și cultură, despre strigoi mai exact. Nu faci nimic. Ok, mulțumesc. So the priest is not allowed to speak about that because they have some approbation from the government.
To speak about strigoi.
Yeah.
Did they say anywhere we could go where they're allowed to talk about it?
I thought he said Transylvania.
So he said that we have to go there to speak about that.
So essentially what he was saying is the church and the state are very tied together in Romania. And for some reason, the government doesn't really let the churches talk about vampires or strigoi or any of that kind of stuff. But he said one place that we for sure can talk about them is in Transylvania, where coincidentally, they have Dracula's castle. Or more specifically, this is a castle that a man named Vlad the Impaler came to. Wanna take a guess what he did?
Yeah.
He impaled people.
No shit.
Vlad was a real person who lived in this castle hundreds of years ago, and he was so brutal with his victims that it was him who inspired the modern idea of vampires. So if anyone knew about the 2004 case, we'd find them here. We gotta find someone that can tell us about this case so we can actually find out where this village is and where we're going. And it wasn't long after entering the castle when I was surprised by an old friend. Do you remember me from last year?
Groovy Kevin?
Yeah, dude, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
This is Alex, a guide at Dracula's castle. I met him in a video I shot in the past, and he, in fact, knew a ton about vampires. Dude, do you remember when you told me about the, 2004 Strigoi case?
Yes.
Do you happen to know where that is?
What happened? Where it happened?
Yeah, what happened and where it happened.
I'm gonna be in the inner court and we can talk there.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
See you then.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Thank you. We couldn't talk about the case with Alex with so many people around, so he told us to meet him outside in just a few minutes. All right, Alex should be out soon. Until then, let's check out the town and look for some clues.
So this is kind of where they started it all, huh?
This is where Dracula comes from. This is the Dracula's castle.
Can I get your Vlad impression, bro?
Bah, bah, bah. I'm Vlad. I'm going to stick this up your bum. While Vlad the Impaler terrorized enemies here in the past, 600 years later, the town of Transylvania had become more of a tourist destination.
This is what Transylvania has turned to.
Dude, this is Ethan's favorite shit in the world.
I love Toon Toon. Have you seen Toon Toon? See it? Toon 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 Toon. I love Toon.
However, within the walls of the castle were the remnants of the vampire's dark origins. So this is an actual coffin in Dracula's castle, and I guess there's some places in Romania where they really do lock up the coffins. This is what they would put you on, and that was for your feet. They would put weights on your feet. That's goes in your bum. I wonder if it's been used.
Why are you touching it, yo?
Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it wasn't long until Alex was ready to talk to us and led us to a private back room of the castle. We heard that some of the villages here lock coffins in cages to keep them from coming out. Is that true?
Yes, if he becomes a Strigoi, he's gonna get out of the grave. He's gonna get out. So they have to keep him there.
But aside from locked coffins, he happened to know about the exact case we were working on. would you be able to tell us however much of the story you can?
There was this guy in like the end of 2003, and he passed away. He was like 76 years old. His name was Petru Toma. And like a few weeks after he passed away, one of his daughters, if I remember correctly, she was waking up in the night like somebody was trying to choke her, and that she saw her father looking like a bird or like a wolf or like a strigoi, like a vampire basically, trying to kill her. And then she went to her family, they went to the priest in their village, and they all figured out together that her husband became a strigoi. So there was only one thing to be done, which was to kill the dead guy. In January 2004, so like under 2 months after the guy passed away, they went during the night, took the guy out of the grave, like 6 people went there. Everybody said the same story, that they found him with the red face and blood to his mouth.
There was blood on his mouth.
Yes, a couple of months after he was buried. But they all same the same story. That's the crazy thing. They took him out of the grave, after the casket. They took the heart out of his body. They put a spear through his heart. Then they burned the heart down and they drank the ashes after.
They drank it.
All the members of
And
the
this
family.
actually happened. This is a real story.
That's what happened. It's on the news.
Wow.
And guess what? The people, all of them after that went to prison because it was illegal, obviously. So,
Yeah.
But the lady was happy because she could actually sleep. So she said it was worth the whole thing.
So it cured her.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Okay. You said where did this happen?
I can tell. Wait, I have the name of the place exactly.
You have the exact name. Yes. Oh, hell. This is great, dude.
Marotinu de Sus. This is the name.
Marotinu de Sus.
Marotinu de Sus.
Oh my gosh. Do you think the actual people that dug up the body are still alive?
I don't know if. Well, it's 20 years ago, so most probably yes. Somebody has to know about it. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Maybe you can find the actual family and ask them about that. They
Oh my gosh, we have the actual town. This is so crazy. How far is that town? Yeah,
Well, it's driving in Romania, so 3 hours, I would say. 3-4 hours, I don't know.
that's not bad. Finally, with the location in our hands, we departed for the village to find the truth in whatever horrors might await us. And by the way, guys, I just dropped the greatest merch drop in history. We got this design, and the I Heart Goth Girls design. Each order comes with a hand-signed card by me. It's selling out extremely quickly. So go to mystery.shop or scan this QR code to get it now before it's gone forever. Let's go find this vampire. No, it wasn't a kiss. It was like I'm biting your neck. Jesus Christ, bro.
Wait, nah. Wait.
So right now we're right outside the town where the family that did this currently lives. They're still all alive to my understanding. And this was the exact cemetery where Petru Toma's body was exhumed and his heart cut out by his own family. That's crazy that multiple people came here and dug up an actual person. There's like no words I have for that.
Dude, it's again like with these videos, like you can read it, but like actually being here
Is crazy. All right, let's head into town. Look at this lady. Oh my gosh. She's swinging her stick at us. Dude, she's swinging her stick at us. Holy shit, bro. Dude, that is one of the funniest things I've ever seen, dude. What do you think the strat is?
we should go to like a area where we do see people. There should be like a store or something.
They know the story and they was a little bit young, so we have to ask the old people. Cazul acela de urmă cu 22 de ani.
Does she know if the people are still alive from that family?
The people are still alive.
Wow.
And we have the exact location. Where is it?
Dude,
So
this was quick.
we can speak with them.
That was so easy, bro. You were locked in.
Dude, you're killing it, bro.
She just told us exactly where the
She
people
said that he was young when this happened.
I thought people wouldn't
I
want to
hope to
talk
find
about
out.
it and stuff. She confirmed the story, right?
Yeah.
In the span of 5 minutes of being in this town, we almost got beat by an old lady with a stick and then confirmed the story is true. And found exactly where the people are. Basically what he said is they're on the street and it's a house with a well. Oh.
That's it.
Soon enough, we found the house that the store owner directed us to. Mirela!
Jesus Christ.
Mirala!
No one was answering, and it started to seem like it was a dead end.
He's asking. Let me lip read what these guys are saying. I'm pretty good at lip reading.
Okay.
Her crib is down this road.
No, he said fine shit crib down here.
Oh. We got her Addy or what?
Yeah, I have the right address.
Oh shit.
So,
Okay, we'll just follow you.
yeah.
It should be just down here and to the left. And it's the family that took out the man's heart.
Bro, this is crazy.
This house? Maria?
Sărmâna! Sărmâna, sunt Ionuț. Băieții sunt din America. Dumneavoastră doamna Mirela?
It was clear that this woman knew about the case, but unfortunately, she refused to speak about it, eventually shutting the door in our face.
Wait, is that her?
She didn't say, I'm old, I don't want to speak, I don't care. She said that she cut him when he was dead. So actually,
That was her.
yeah, it's actually her.
This woman was who we had been looking for this entire time, quite possibly the last person on Earth who could tell us the truth about this case.
We traveled halfway across the world to finally get to her door.
And she closed the door.
And she closed it. God.
This is the craziest story I've ever heard. We found the exact woman. We, like Mana said, we traveled around the entire world. Literally over 30 hours to get to this spot we're standing right now. Somehow found the exact woman where this story happened with. And she just shut the door in our face.
I couldn't let this entire journey all be for nothing, so I threw in one last-ditch effort.
Would she talk for money?
I don't know, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Dude, I'll pull out every dollar we have. 1,100 lei.
Doamna Mirela, mai veniți puțin? It's crazy, bro. Doamna Mirela!
Dude, I have this for her. I will give this to her right now if she'll talk. We need this. Oh.
Mai veniți puțin, doar un minut. Doar un minut.
Yeah, just ask her if we can give her this for just 10 minutes talk.
Yeah.
Just 10 minutes.
Băieții vor să vă dea și bani. 10 milioane. Sunt destul de mulți bani.
Just 10,
Doar să vorbiți.
10 minutes.
Give it for her. Luați că cum o să aveți nevoie de ei, că sunt destul de mulți bani. Sunt 10 milioane, cred că.
This happened a long time ago. My husband died, and when I went to his grave for a 3-week memorial, I saw a bloody rag. When it was reported to the police, they dug up the grave and saw his heart had been removed. He had been cut from the stomach all the way to his neck. It was my husband's nephew who believed he was a strigoi, a vampire. His own wife had fallen sick, and he was convinced his uncle was cursed and had come after her. He went to the grave at night and took out his heart. He took my husband's heart to the top of a hill and burned it. Then he had his wife consume the ashes, and right after she drank his ashes, she went to the doctor and got better. There wasn't even enough time to see if it was the ashes or the doctor. Of course, he never visited her in her sleep. They were just imagining things. Strigoi are supposed to return from the dead to find their loved ones. My husband had 2 nieces he loved and raised like his own daughters. If he was truly cursed, he would have targeted them. My husband was not cursed. He was a good man.
Well, guys, I cannot believe that we actually found this woman in this random small village in Romania, but we did it. We found out the actual real story that happened. It was one guy who defiled his own uncle's grave. She even explained that there's no way he would be a strigoi. He was an extremely nice man. He loved his nieces. He loved his nephews. There's no way he would be trying to bring someone that wasn't even technically part of his family into the afterlife. When you research this case absolutely anywhere online, it seems like the craziest supernatural case. But in reality, it's just a really tragic story.